Palisades Fire burning in Malibu in the Pacific Palisades. This fire has exploded now to more than 17,000 acres. Again, no containment here at this hour. At least 1,000 structures there have been destroyed. And the Sunset Fire in the Hollywood Hills tonight has stopped its rapid spread. It stands at 60 acres and mandatory evacuations, while those are still in place. Well, turning now back to the Palisades fire that is still growing tonight. Our KCAL's Lauren Pozen is there. Lauren, you have been bundled up for most of the night. You still feel those winds, and behind you are some of those water tankers, I understand.
That's right, Leslie. Yep, they're right behind me here. I'll show you, get out of the way so you can see they're on standby here. And this is actually a smaller group than what we've seen throughout the night here. There were a lot more here just about 30 minutes ago, but obviously they've been dispatched, which is a good thing. We want to see, we need water to fight these fires, so that's a very good thing. If you're curious as to why I'm down here on PCH and not up I want to say where the fires are going on, it's because there's no cell service up there. But we did do a drive up there earlier today, and I want to show you some of that video because I think it really will paint the picture for you, even if you're not from the Palisades here, just the complete devastation that is happening in this community. You should be looking at now a church. This was one of the most destructive fire that we saw today with this church. It's it's a Methodist church, community church, and we heard a huge explosion go off, and then you just saw the whole building just kind of crumble on top of each other. It was crackling. You could smell that fire. You know, it's that distinct smell when these wildfires happen, everything that gets burned with it. Just really heartbreaking to see. And then, firefighters were right in the area. They were right close to this church, but unfortunately it was just too far gone. It was not defensible enough, so they moved on to protect the other structures that they could in the neighborhood there. So we moved on to a street just down below from the church, and we saw even more destruction. This is, you should be looking at a neighborhood now, and it was just, Leslie, house after house after house just leveled. It is so sad to see. These are people's homes. We just got finished with the holidays, Christmas and Hanukkah, New Year's. So many memories are made in these homes here. I was looking all over social media today and also talking to people that I could when I saw them out here. Not many people are out here. Some people, this is their livelihood. It's their home. Some people have these homes. They've lived in here for decades. So many memories made, and just to see your home just down like that. And of course, the homes can be replaced, and that's very true, but that doesn't lessen, the trauma of seeing your home just gone like that. Moving on now to the next video here, it should be Gelson's supermarket. That's also gone, downtown Pacific Palisades. It's just unrecognizable. Gelson's is gone, Ralph's is gone. So many of the restaurants that people just love going to have just been just torched by this fire. It's very, right now it's not too bad with the winds. It's cold, but that's the less of our worries tonight. But throughout the day here, it's just been really unpredictable, and that's just been one of the challenges for firefighters here. As we spoke with people, we spoke with one man who came up. He wanted to check on his girlfriend's parents' house, and he was telling us, as you'll hear, it's just so hard to get information because things are changing so quickly. Take a listen.
It's just such a hard game to play where you're just waiting to hear if the house is there and if there's a home to go back to. So we were just trying to get any information, and I thought I would just come along until I ran into something that felt like I should turn back, and yeah, it's pretty devastating.
Yeah, devastating. And also, when we were here earlier, well, we've been here all day, but earlier in the day when it was daylight, at least on the clocks, it felt like it was nighttime here because there was just so much ash and smoke and black smoke in the air. You could hardly see anything. The visibility was horrible, especially the higher up you go, in the Palisades there. We drove by Pacific Palisades High School. Part of it was on fire. Just heartbreaking just to see this. I mean, it's just, I just have no words for it because quite honestly, I've never seen destruction like this in all my years of reporting. just nonstop, and such a big area too. Mike was talking about Calabasas. That's where I'm from. You know, everybody is worried. You can see the fire from Calabasas. It's just very scary. These are our homes, and it's uncontrollable. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, Lauren, you sent an email about that, saying that people in the Calabasas area were able to see some of this fire, the Palisades Fire, and I can imagine very worried. We have said, of course, the flames in the nighttime, they shine brighter, but fire crews are able to attack those flames as they do reach that ridge line there. You can see them now to the north. But something else that you had mentioned earlier is also downed power lines. Has that been an issue as well?
Absolutely, it's a huge issue. And what's also really scary about these power lines is with that visibility factor, you can't see them. You can't see how low they are. It's not like it's an obvious, oh, that's a down power line. I mean, but it might be too late by the time you reach it. The good news is they're not hot. They're not, you know, they turn the electrics off, but still very scary. There's tons of down power lines, and they're so low, Leslie. I mean, it's like, also we saw some of the power poles on fire too. I mean, if that's even more frightening too, to see the flames at the bottom of these poles, and you know they got these wires on them. They're just strewn all over the neighborhoods up there. It's very, very scary to see that, because it just looks like an abandoned town, and it's not. I mean, people, this is a huge community here. It's the Palisades. So many people come here not only to live but to visit. It's just so sad to see. So sad.
Yeah, truly. And one word we've been hearing, a lot of people, when they go up to that area, they describe it as apocalyptic, because some of those images, it's just an entire neighborhood is just decimated.
Yeah.
Lauren,
it is, and that's what's so. Oh, sorry. I'll just say one more thing too. You know, as we were driving through the neighborhoods, you know, it's not like every house, Leslie, on these blocks. I mean, most of them are gone. Now, some houses are okay, but not many of them, and that's what makes this so devastating. Is like it's like if someone took a paintbrush and just, you know, painted over Pacific Palisades just dark, because it's gone. So
that's hard to hear. Lauren Pozen, thank you so much.